Want to hire employees who hit the ground running and boost your business like never before? Here are 3 secrets you can use to build a rockstar team. We busted the myth that you need industry experience. Now let's dive into advanced strategies to ensure your hires are true 5-star fits. Secret number 1, implement a hiring gauntlet. Jack used to have a very basic hiring process. A candidate would apply, they'd come in for a brief interview, and that was pretty much it. Oh, wait. He would ask when they could start, and if they could begin in the next week, they were hired. Now, Jack is using a multi-step hiring process that includes an online assessment, a screening interview, demonstration of abilities, aka skills testing, a deep dive interview, and a test drive day. Each step is designed to filter out the less than ideal fits. For example, Jack tests his candidates' abilities to handle irate customers with role play scenarios like dealing with a misinstalled refrigerator door. In another exercise, candidates must watch a manufacturer's product update and record a 1-minute video to explain the product update to a customer. During the test drive day, Jack observes how the candidate interacts with the other team members, how they prioritize tasks, and respond when things go off script. By the time Jack makes the offer, he knows exactly who he's hiring and the candidate knows exactly what they're signing up for. Secret number 2, test for cultural fit. Jack's team thrives on autonomy coupled with a fun collaborative vibe. He tests candidates' limberness and emotional intelligence during test drive day, ensuring they can handle the team's joking culture without being overly sensitive. Unlike some other former employees, he definitely wishes he hadn't hired. For example, Jack might intentionally throw in a bit of playful sarcasm during a team huddle to see how a candidate responds. He'll also observe whether they contribute to the team banter without crossing the line or dominating the conversation. The goal? To make sure new hires can roll with the punches, laugh along the way, and get along with their culture. Additionally, the online assessment that candidates complete in the first step of Jack's hiring gauntlet provides great insight into whether the candidate will be a fit for the company culture too. Secret number 3, trust your gut. When you look back at the people you have hired who were not so great, I bet there were red flags that you brushed off. You didn't want to be too judgy. You figured that giving them a 90-day probationary period would make those red flags disappear. But those red flags, they didn't disappear. If you had trusted your gut when their answer to a question in the interview phase did not add up, that was your sign to not hire them, to not settle for their concerning answer, and to not settle maybe for an aptitude on which they failed to impress you. For example, when a candidate talks about their prior bosses all being idiots, guess what? If you hire them, you'll be the next prior boss idiot they talk about on a future interview. That's a red flag, red flag. When their story changes from the initial interview with you to the deep dive interview, red flag, red flag. If you realize a candidate misrepresented their experience on a resume during an interview, red flag, red flag. If they're not answering your question directly during the interview, red flag, red flag. Not a listener. We have all ignored red flags in the past and not trusted our guts to peel back the layers and ask more questions. We've ignored our gut feelings, imploring us to pass on a potential candidate. But what happened when you ignored the red flag and gave the red flag candidate the job? They turned out to be a mishire, bad hire, tragic mistake, and a big lesson to trust your gut going forward. Never ignore red flags again, my friend. Be patient. Your best new hire is out there as long as you do not settle. Bonus secret. if you want to be a 5-star company delivering 5-star service, it's not going to happen with mediocre 3-star employees. Deep down, you know, your gut has been right 99% of the time across your life, so heed the red flags. Trust your gut that it is way better to pass on a candidate who fails the 5-star employee scorecard than settle for someone who you're going to wish you had never hired retrospectively. Which of these strategies could you implement now to ensure your next hire is a perfect fit for your team? In our final video, we'll introduce the 5-star employee hiring system to streamline your hiring and build a dream team.